Manual. So first, when water is mixed with oil impurities, we use sawdust to purify it. Sawdust and water.
So sawdust will attract all
Pure
the oil
water
and
comes down without oil. If oil was there, it would have flowed up. And then, firstly, this water is mixed with actually this red color dye, and then we mix activated carbon, which absorbs all the color. Now, when it is purified, you get pure water without any adulteration. Now, this
Which
water.
material it is?
Yes, sir.
This is
Filter paper.
filter.
Filter mesh. And then funnel. With that, we'll get the purified water.
Okay.
And then this water is mixed with chlorine powder so that we can have it like
Acha.
drinking.
water.
That is called as chlorination. And this was the water purification. It is used in textile industries, activated carbon, and this general drainage water is also purified using this sawdust.
So-
And the alum. It is used to attract organic impurities like phosphorus, nitrogen. The wastewater coming from agricultural industries is prepared using this,
Acha.
like that. The textile industry is water treated like this. The normal water treated with sawdust, and the agricultural impurities is treated with alum. And again, combinedly, all of them are chlorinated, so that they are safe for drinking. Like that.
More useful to industries and
Yes, sir. It is wastewater storage.
waste
Like how is wastewater purified?
and recycling.
Because we cannot waste water.
It can reuse.
Yes, and also we can use this some impure water and also thermal technologies like
Yes.
hydraulic water,
Yeah.
hydraulic pumps, etc. And actually, this needs to be heated, sir. It takes time for heating. When metal expands on heating, so this cannot go inside this. When it is very heated, it expands, so it cannot go inside it. That is the experiment actually. It got cooled, so it can pass through now. With difficulty, but still it can pass
Yeah.
through. Yeah. And then this is metals producing sound. Like each metal will have different sound. Property of metal to produce sound is called as sonority. Non-metals will not produce sound.
Yes.
The metals produce sound. This is the metal activity. Give me a second.
so we know that oxygen is necessary for breathing, right? Sir? So it's also necessary for combustion. Oxygen is not only for breathing, for combustion also oxygen is necessary. So if we close the container, means if there is no oxygen, we can't light up the things. The combustion don't take place. So to show that to show oxygen is necessary for combustion, so we are conducting something in combustion.
Now, when oxygen is not there, then it releases carbon dioxide. Now, how can we prove that carbon dioxide is released? By this experiment. Once this is put off, it attracts carbon dioxide around it.
Water level decreases.
And
Oh,
because of
water will
that-
become purified.
No,
Water
so it's not
level
purification.
decreases.
Carbon dioxide is released. Because of that carbon dioxide,
Yeah,
the water
yeah. Water will
rise
absorb.
up.
absorb.
Rise up. It is floating. This proves that carbon dioxide is released after the put off of flame, and oxygen is necessary for combustion. Two experiments in one. And then that's right. Okay. Yeah. So we have a diaphragm. We have diaphragm in our body, which goes down when we inhale it, and which comes up when we exhale it. So consider this balloon as diaphragm now. Taking in air, the air is filled in the lungs,
Acha.
and then when I release air, the lungs get back, and the diaphragm comes up. Taking in air, the lungs air is filled, and when we give out, the air is coming out, and also the diaphragm is going.
So diaphragm is actually the muscular structure which is attached to the lungs, which
Lungs.
separates our lower abdomen and upper
Upper,
lungs. So that helps us to protect our lower regions and to protect the lungs. So diaphragm is helping. So when we inhale, it goes down, and it's a flexular structure, smooth muscle. So when we inhale, it goes down, and when we exhale, it goes up. Because it goes down, the volume is getting increased inside the lungs.
Yes.
So this proves that how diaphragm is helping our internal organs.
Can you hold it, please?
Without touching.
Without
Just
testing,
hold it. Just hold it. Just hold. Okay, so you hold it tightly. Can you burst it without touching? No touching, please.
Without
Can
touching?
you burst it without touching?
No.
Alright, shall I?
Oh.
Gone?
So as it contains lemonade, so that makes that
That
molecule
is lemon?
in the balloon.
No, sir. It's citric acid.
Acha, citric acid. Acha.
One more. Come on. Give me one more.
Acha.
this one. Got it.
Oh.
So it contains an acid that acid melts the non-polar molecules which are there inside the balloon. So
And balloon also exerts static pressure. Like we can attract the tissue molecules also
Yes.
using that.
Acha.
And yes, sir. He's Mr. Alex. Meet Mr. Alex.
it is like helping about joints. We have different kinds of joints in our body.
Yes.
So mostly in our head there is a type of joint. In our neck region there is a type of joint called pivot joint. So that joint is called pivot because just that joint only have
Yes.
minimum directions, like it can move up and down and front and back.
Like this.
So,
And next we have
and next
ball
we have
and
ball and socket, which rotates in 360 degrees.
Yes.
It can rotate in all directions.
Ah,
That is called ball and socket joint. And in our limbs, we have like hinge joint.
Yes.
So it only moves front and back.
Back.
That is hinge joint.
Front and straight,
Yes.
not back.
Front, no, it like yeah,
like
I-
only front and
Ca-
backward movement, but not side forward.
Yes.
We cannot go that side also. Just only front and back in a flexible
Yes.
direction. And then next we have saddle and gliding joint.
Yes.
This saddle joint is rotated
Yes.
and also gliding for fingers.
Fingers.
Now this joints repeat themselves except the pivotal joint.
Yes.
Now we have thighs where we have ball and socket joint. In knees we have again hinge
Yes.
joint, and in foot we again have saddle and gliding
Yes.
joint. This is a good joint. And in our
head we have
skeleton,
a fixed joint.
Fixed
So
joint.
we can't move any part of the
Only
upper
lower
head.
joint.
Only we
Lower
can
joint.
move lower
so
joint.
that we can eat flexibly.
Yes, done this.